A lot of my personal experience in this past year has been put into this album. And so I had all these thoughts, and with these thoughts I wrote lyrics and poetry and melodies before I actually started producing the album.
I say the opposite thing, I wanna be assured. I wanna know that love is greater far than empty words. My cynicism, many times irrational, absurd.
A few times this year I struggled with a lot of depressive emotions, kind of darker emotions. And so I kind of came into a conflict where I had these really dark emotions that I couldn't deny, but also as a Christian, someone who has faith in Christ, I have this truth that the Bible tells me about God, His love, and what it means to have hope. And so the thing is, in those dark times, there was this existence inside of me of these two polarized things. One was all this dark black emotion, and another was this pure white unadulterated truth. So the existence of both of those things distinctly in me created a very incomprehensible feeling. It felt like I didn't know what to think. And so I call that area the gray area of my life. Really, this album's just an expression of that. So yeah, that's, my album is titled Gray, and that's kind of the reason why. I'm kind of, what's the word? Wondering how people will receive this album, because of the fact that, to me, when I listen to it, it doesn't necessarily feel good to listen to it. But what it does is it feels deep. And so there's this one song called What Have I Done? And basically it's after you've messed up really bad at something, right? There's this emotion of like, oh my gosh, what did I just do? There's the storm coming, you know, that kind of thing. Like, I just ruined something, you know? That like feeling of failure. And so yeah, one of the songs is about that, trying to express that emotion, but also trying to put this idea of hope in there, that, you know, even though this failure happened, there is redemption. You know, and as a Christian, I believe that's from Christ. The death and resurrection of Christ has given me forgiveness and redemption to keep going, you know. And so it's kind of the idea that both of those things exist. This idea of, oh my gosh, I'm a failure, but I need to keep pressing on and moving and move from there.
You restore, and you say that I'm adored. I could never imagine this. Every castle will fall, all my flesh will pass away. Is there